those attacks.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't heal this guy. Okay. Meteor then?
A.
He's stunned. He can't move. He hasn't gotten a turn. This is my only tier 3 unit. He's almost dead. He hasn't gotten a turn yet.
A.
These guys are almost dead. God dang it. Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm good. I need to make a mental breakthrough somewhere soon on this game, or I'm going to stop. I am getting so frustrated with this. Like, I have never played another... What is this franchise, this type of game called 4X game? Where I cannot build stronger units by leveling up myself, you know? Like, I've researched everything in the book. I can't summon anything above tier 1. I have built everything I can in the tower. I can't train any troops above tier 1. And my enemy's on tier 3. And this is after restarting the game once already. Like, you don't have to win if you run away and fight them later. Enifix, they're on my building. They're literally in my house. I do have to win. Hold on, I'm just gonna reload to show you. Do you see this? They're in my house. Like, they're destroying my stuff. Like, I do need to be able to beat them. Do they expect you to do more quests in different areas? I don't know. Like, so my first attempt at this, I was playing on hard mode because I was like, I'm a gamer, and then I got rolled. My second attempt at this was this one, and I got workers early. They've been just strip mining the map. I got lots of ingredients. I've been building up rooms in the tower. I saved a few extra. I have been using the all-fire flow. I've been using alchemy. The alchemist can't, the necromancer can use ingredients to make better units. The alchemist can't do that. So the necromancer can do that. The alchemist, I don't know. I guess he has to do quests. Like, I guess if I had done quests with Bastion earlier on, I could have had a griffin. Or maybe it's like I don't know how often the stock resets. Maybe you can get like a griffin per week. But still, the fact is, like, I'm getting swarmed with armies of tier 3 units. And any one of these just absolutely demolishes my whole army. I found out I just feel like it was a worse Age of Empire game. What I'm thinking is there an easy area that always has lower tier stuff that you could do to gain stuff? No, because at this point they're all over the map. Like, the low level area, like you could say like where I started the game, was right here. And they just built a city here, and it's like a town, it's like a tower thing. I destroyed it. I've got this. This was my very first all-fire node, and they destroyed the stuff around it. This was my first big all-fire node, and I've had to beat them away from this one twice now. And then I moved over here. And like I said, there is quests where you can unlock more rooms. And I tried to do one, defend against the spider incursion in the southern woods. I attempted to do that, and I traveled all the way down here to do the only quest I saw involving spiders. And it wasn't that. That was the wrong quest. So that was a bummer. So there's another spider quest down here somewhere. I don't know where. The first and second level of difficulty are huge change from the rest. You are never attacked. What level of difficulty am I playing on? Hang on. Main menu. And let me see. Start campaign. Just whatever. No, I'm playing on Alluvion. Aren't I? Am I on Dracot? Did I move down to Dracot? I think I'm playing on Alluvion right now. Forests and lakes. Yeah, and I'm definitely getting attacked. I'm absolutely getting attacked. Just loading back in for a sec. Like, if any of you have any, like, maybe you played this game and you're like, oh, Muck, you're totally overlooking this one thing. Like, please, feel free to enlighten me. I'm just kind of ranting right now and hoping to see something I'm missing. Like, I've researched every single thing in the book that can be researched at this time. I've built every type of room and upgraded almost all of them, but none of the upgrades affect, what am I thinking? None of the upgrades affect the units you get. The only thing I can think of with my current knowledge is to restart again as a Necro, because I know the Necro can build tier 3 units just with, you know, body parts. And now I know better how to do that, but still, it's like, ugh. Mike, you've overlooked you're getting older and games are difficult. Oh my god, Raider Pew Pew. Why don't you go back and try to beat the Lion King on Nintendo? See how easy that is. Hang on. Let's see. SpellForce, Conquest of EO, how to get higher tier units. Easiest way is hunt down wandering bandits, monsters, and undead in all stacks in the region. Each one you defeat will give you a bonus to rep. Same applies to location quests. Most of the quests you do in a region... Okay, hold on a sec, hold on. Let's see. How do I get higher tier units? I'm 10 hours in, most of the map is visible, and I have no idea how to get any units past the other stuff in cities. Is there a way to get tier 4 or higher units places I can get giants and monsters, or am I stuck with boring humanoid stuff the whole game? How do you improve reputation with certain cities? There was one in the southeast, but only had one quest. Do I have to buy a load of stuff from there for rep, or do they get quests every week? Weird design choice by devs, though, that I'm this far in, I'm still only able to get tier 1 and 2 from the tower, and that just means running around with wisp armies, because they're way better than everything else so far. At least in Age of Wonders, I had a clear path to get higher tier stuff. I feel like I'm missing something key. What you can recruit is dependent on what camps are in your domain, what you've built in your tower. Not sure about giants and monsters as such. For some buildings, you need to craft expansions to increase the list. The human barracks has 2 extensions you unlock, Halberdier and Paladin. How do you improve reputation? Easiest way is hunt down wandering bandits and monsters, blah, blah, blah. You're pretty much screwing yourself over by using Wisp. XP is probably the most valuable resource in the game. Wisp don't get it. Keep those tier 1 units alive, level them up, at least try and get some decent skills on them, and you'll find they're quite capable of dealing with just about anything in the game could throw at them, even goblins. Completely disagree. I've got level 15 tier 2 units. They cannot level up anymore, and they're getting rolled by the tier 3 units. Absolutely rolled by them. Tier 4 is summoned. You will find at most tier 3 from cities. Anything above that you have to make yourself. T5 is heroes. It makes sense to build an army of mostly tier 3 with some summoned tier 4, but you have the right spells and mana to burn. You could probably make entire armies of tier 4 summons. See if there's anything out. Units and SpellForce. So I've been trying to play this game for a bit, and I feel like I'm learn something every time I play it, and I do like that, but there's still stuff I can't figure out. So I know there are wyverns, snowworm wyverns, copper wyverns. I have no clue how to get these without resorting to slavery or buying them. I have no clue how demons work. I've heard people talking about them, now they're strong and fun. How do you get them? Also, Demon, Titan, Arachnid something, how do I get him? Some units are not available to the player through normal means. Selig wyverns can be bought in the southern city. If you do quests for Urem, you can receive some demon units if I recall. Some things can be obtained through additional spell pages, but I think they're lower tiers. Things like wyverns and purity units. Dude, why do you have to get everything through other people? Is there no way you can just earn this stuff yourself? Okay. I'll have to look into this further. At the moment, I can say, like, I'm really frustrated. Because first time I played it, I got beaten down. I learned a lot. I restarted. I've done much better than the first time. And I now feel like I'm at that point again. Where, like, I just used everything I had to beat a tier 3 army. And here's another one here, a second later. Like, just a second later. And they're on my buildings, so it's not like it's just like an optional area and I can just deal with it later. They're on me. So I don't really know what to do right now. I'll think on this. I'll continue Googling, poking around, see if I can find anything and come back to it. But right now, I do not know. Hold on. I'm just gonna try like Unga Bunga for a second. Resist elements. What was the ranged one? Teleport, Word of Recall, no. Flight right, no. Corrode, no. Where's the mucking thing? Missile resistance. There. Okay, we got that one. Alright, that one's done. So just threw a whole bunch of mana on buffs and autoed it. Honestly, I don't think I could have beaten it on normal. I think auto sometimes is worse than normal, and sometimes it's kinder than just a normal fight. Again though, I feel like I got my back against the wall, because that's the second army in like in-game game time without all the reloads and the talking and Googling. That's the second army in like 5 minutes that guy's thrown at me that was full tier 3. So, alright. Okay, I have to think on this. Save game, and we will come back to this when I hopefully have an answer next time.